blue flag, the success of the blue flag is linked to a long history of commitment. Commitment to making water and beach quality easier to assess, and making this commitment transparent to the consumers, so that they can understand what is sitting behind this complex issue, which is constantly improving, by simply seeing a symbol, the blue flag.
The greatest success of the blue flag, I think, is that it's provided an opportunity for people to get a better understanding and appreciation for the beach environment and also the marina environment.
I think I would say the value of the brand of the blue flag, because wherever you go when you travel abroad, when you travel over the world, all over the world, as soon as you see a blue flag flying over a beach or over a marina, this is a proof of the care given to environmental issues by the municipality or by the marina management. And I think this is every citizen all over the world knows that what it means when he sees a blue flag flying.
Yeah, the greatest success of Blue Flag is the commitment by up to 50 countries to introduce the schema in relation to their beaches and their marinas. And in several of the countries, a large proportion of their beaches, marinas, are introduced into the Blue Flag eco-label schema. And all these beaches, marinas, has reached good status, good quality in relation to water quality, but also in relation to the other criteria related to eco-label.
So I think one of the greatest successes of Blue Flag until now is definitely the implementation of the program outside of Europe. In 2001 we opened our doors to countries outside of the EU, and South Africa joined us. They wanted to implement the Blue Flag, and of course at the beginning people were very skeptical about it. They said, oh, we will never have a beach in South Africa that has soap and clean washing areas, it's going to be chaotic. But they managed. They now have a lot of beaches that fly the blue flag, and I think this is a great achievement, especially since now they have national regulations. Their first national regulations for bathing water quality are actually based on the blue flag criteria. So this is something we brought to the country, and I'm very proud of that. Additionally, because of the blue flag criteria and the bathing water quality requests we had, a lot of municipalities had to look at their sewage system and invest in that to make sure that the water would be safe. So I think that's one of the greatest achievements of Blue Flag, among others of course, but I think that's a good example.
Well, in fact, looking on the history of the Blue Flag, from the IUCN point of view, the Blue Flag was considered in the past as just a flag for developing ecotourism or tourism. And with the time, the Blue Flag is differently perceived by IUCN as a win-win process for making municipalities and local people involved in the protection and in well managing the beaches and the marinas, but also the coastline in general.
The European Environment Agency has a really good cooperation with the Blue Flag. We sit in the international jury. We learn a lot of experiences from countries or local beaches on how they implement the Blue Flag criteria. We can also introduce the knowledge we have on the status of European beaches, the development of the European Bathing Water Directives, and so on in the work of the Blue Flag.
I think Blue Flag makes, or the Blue Flag partnership with the International Life Saving Federation enhances water safety in general, mainly on the beaches, but also in the marinas, by putting focus on water safety and water safety related questions in a much distinct way compared to if it's more subtle, so you don't really see water safety the way as it is presented in the blue flag criteria, where it specifically is mentioned step by step. Mm-hmm. So in that way we are very happy with the blue flag partnership with the ILS.
I think you see, in fact, IUCN has a strategy with protected area, terrestrial protected area and marine protected area. But in fact there is no special beach protected area. So I think the blue flag, which is mainly focused and dedicated to the protection, to the well management of the beaches, is complementary to terrestrial protected area and marine protected areas.
The blue flag is a very successful eco-label. It's well known by very many people, and it's clear, it illustrates to people that the beaches or the marinas has good quality. It's successful because it has rather clear criteria both on water quality in relation to beaches, but also criteria on other issues like life-saving, lifeguards and so on. And therefore by these criteria it commits the authorities to reach a certain standard, and therefore people are sure that these beaches and marinas are of good quality and reach good standards in relation to environmental issues.